Hey, hey, hey! Welcome back to this next video I'm going to do. So, I have asked you what you want me to do videos on, and so many people have said math. So, we are going to work through some problems today, and I'm also going to bring out the packet that you're working on, and we're going to do some of those together. So, what I need from you is go grab a whiteboard if you have one, or a piece of paper, and come back. So pause the video here, go grab what you need, come back with something to write with and something to write on. Go. All right, you ready? Hopefully you have something to write on because we're going to do some of these problems together. So the first one, these are the types of problems that we were doing before we left for this long break. So my first question to you is 30 plus 22. Now, if you are not sure how to solve this, I'm going to give you a few clues of what you could do. You could draw a picture, you could use a number grid, or you could add the tens and the ones. So I'm going to show you the example of drawing the picture. So I know 30 is 3 tens. So I go 10, 20, 30. Then I draw the picture or the model for 22. 10, 20, stop, 21, 22. What I need to do is I need to circle all of my tens. I circle my tens. And then I can circle my ones if I'd like, or I can leave them. It's up to you. Then I count. I always start with my tens. Count with me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, stop, 51, 52. So my answer would be, and I'm trying to write sideways, my answer would be 52. So that is an example of one problem. And the way that I did it was I drew a picture. So 30 plus 22 equals 52. You might have, instead of drawing a picture, you might have added the tens and the ones. So that is a lot like drawing a picture, but you do it in your head. So you say there are 3 tens, which equals 30, plus 2 tens, which equals 20. So 30 plus 20 equals 50. Then there's 0 ones plus 2 ones, which equals 2 ones. So I have 50 plus 2 ones equals 52. So you could have done that either way. It's up to you. You're the one who has to solve it. You have to use the strategy that works best for you. So that is an example. Now we're going to do a few of these together. These are double digit, which means 2 place value addition. Double digit addition. 17 plus 10. Now if you have your number grid, and you could grab it and use that, and that would be quick. Or you can draw a picture, or you can use adding the tens and the ones. I want you to try to solve this problem on your own. Fun fact, if you don't have a number grid, if you can't find your number grid, you can go online and type in number grid to 120 or number grid to 100, and it will pop up, and you can use that while you're practicing your math facts. So this one should be pretty easy for you. You have 17 plus 10. For me, I start with 17. That's easier. If I go to my number grid, I'd have something that would look like this. I'd have 16, 17, 18, and I have some more numbers. And then I'd go down to 26, 27, 28. I start at 17, and I hop down 10 because I'm adding 10. So I hop down 10, and I find that my answer is 27. So 17 plus 10 equals 27. If you did that in your head, you could have said, okay, I've got 17, 10 plus 10 equals 20, 20 plus 7 equals 27. That's another way you could have done that. My next problem, I think you'll really like this one. It's 60 plus 40. 60 plus 40. I'm going to give you a moment to solve that problem. Maybe you're doing it in your head. Maybe you're drawing a quick picture. Maybe you're using a number grid. But 60 plus 40. Now I'm going to show you if I add my tens. 6 tens, because it's in the first place. It's worth tens. It's the tens place. So 6 tens plus 4 tens equals 10 tens. Now, if I'm thinking, oh, 10 tens, that's pretty hard for me. I can draw that. I can say, okay, 10 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I look, how many ones do I have? The ones place value is right there. How many ones do I have? The answer is 0, 0 ones. So let's count how many 10 tens is equal to. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And this one is worth 100. Woo! So you should have gotten 100 for 60 plus 40 equals 100. I've got a couple more for you. This is a doubles fact, but it's a doubles fact that we have not memorized. So this one is 12 plus 12. Now for me, when I see something like this, I remember it. I've memorized the doubles facts higher than we memorized. So it's on your little sheet that you have, your little math sheet, but this isn't one that we really memorized. But I know what 12 plus 12 is. You have to figure it out. For me, if I wasn't sure what 12 plus 12 was, I think the easiest way when the numbers for the tens and the ones are confusing or higher than 0, I like to draw a quick picture. I think that is easiest because that is an easy quick picture for me. I can circle my ones and I can circle my tens, or I can leave one or the other, whatever you'd like to do. I count my tens. 10, 20, stop, 21, 22, 23, 24. And I know the doubles fact, 12 plus 12 equals 24. And if I wasn't sure, I could have drawn the quick picture. I could have added the tens and the ones in my head, but with these numbers, I think that's a little challenging. I think that the quick picture is the easiest way. So 12 plus 12 equals 24. Now the last thing I want to do with you is I want to show you the packet. Now the packet, I told you there was a bunch of teachers who worked on it for all of the kids in Mad River Elementary Schools. So I was not part of making this page. This is something we learned, but it's a little more challenging than what we learned, so I want to show you how to do it. So I am on week 6. So you have to go towards the back of the packet. This is the week you should be on this week. And I am on the math pages. So that says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I want you to go to Monday. That's today. Monday. And I want to count with you because this is a really high number. I'm going to show you, make sure you can see it. All right, count with me. Get your packet out if you don't have it. Pause the video, go get your packet and come back. All right, let's do it together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. This is the part that gets challenging. You now have to keep counting by tens. 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160. Stop. Now we have to keep counting. We have not really gone past 120 when we're counting. So this is pretty challenging. You might have to get out a bigger number grid or watch this video with me. 161, 162, 163, 164, 165, 166, 167, 168, 169, 170. So that is another 10. So I'm going to circle that because it's another 10. So that is 170, and I can keep counting. 171, 172, 173. So I'm giving you a free answer right now. They called it standard form. That's just a fancy way to say what's the number? What is this equal to? What is the value of this? So I want you to put on that line 173. I'm giving you a free answer because that one is something we have not really talked about. That's a really high number. So if you're working through this packet and you're saying, Mrs. Myers, I'm a little confused, give me a call, send me a message. Some of these things are things we have not really talked about a lot. So I want you to have help if you need it. I love you. I will do another math video for you soon, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Talk to you soon. Bye.